I just want to now introduce, inshallah, Brother Sajid, if you want to come over. Sajid. Sajid has come here for the first time, alhamdulillah, and he set up an organization. He's come from Woking, and he sets up an organization called Ready for Change.
Seek to change.
Oh,
Seek to change.
Seek to change.
But we're ready for change as well.
Probably ready for change as well. I'd like to ask him to tell us a little bit about what Seek to Change is all about, and then he's going to ask us all to do a little 20-minute little exercise that will be a warm-up for when we start walking, because we are a walking group. We have to go to a walking group as well. But Brother Sajid, thank you.
You just press the button.
Speak as closely as you can.
Yeah. Can I lift this up?
Yeah.
Or?
You can if you want.
If you want to,
Yeah. How does that work?
do you want me to hold it, and then you can just.
And volume controls on the side. If you want it.
Yeah.
On here.
Louder, yeah?
So you can make it louder.
Okay. Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Firstly, thank you to Dr. Amir and Rizwan and all the organizers for inviting myself.
Speak closer.
Speaker closer, yeah? MashaAllah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll give Rizwana another big up, yeah? Yeah, Rizwana, thank you for forcing me to come today. Oops, did I say that wrong, yeah? That's fine. My our organization, Seek to Change, is actually the mission of it, those who are interested, is global peace through unity. So we've got a direct and indirect approach and a lot of interfaith work. The direct approach is introducing Muslims, Islams in a direct way to non-Muslims. So our aim is bringing unity across the whole world by introducing the Muslim and their beliefs and what they do and what they are all about. In summary, that every Muslim here is an ambassador of peace. Yeah. And anybody who is also wanting peace in their life, they can unite with us, and we have a whole program on how to become. I just wait for the plane to go. So we have a whole program on how to unite on universal values. Regardless of whether you are Muslim, faith or no faith, yeah, we all will agree that lying is bad, yes? We all agree murder is wrong. Yeah? So we're uniting on the fact that the makeup of a human being, he has or she has a consciousness. You may believe it as a spirit who you really are. That consciousness has a power to control their body, their mind, their heart. Nafs, we use the word emotional self. So what is a Muslim? A Muslim's mission here on the face of this earth is to bring peace upon himself and the rest of humanity. Then we educate an extra bit. The extra bit a believer has, in summary, you could summarize Islam in 3 sentences. And we can unite on 2 of them with people of no faith. Yeah? In 3 sentences, a believer. I'm assuming everybody here is Muslim, yes? Yeah, you're Muslim, yeah? That's close, isn't it?
That should be a lot louder.
Okay, is that better? That's fine. We're going to be taking off in our meditation session, just like that plane shortly. But in summary, so the way we do the education is, a believer is to be at peace with the Creator, Allah Azza Jal, at peace with himself, and then share that peace with the rest of the world. Everything else is detail. So we can all unite on that. So one of the things that we're uniting on, and one of our foundation practices, is element of mindfulness, meditation, muraqabah, whichever word you want to use, which as we've been doing this, yeah, it's actually brought up. There's a forgotten sunnah amongst the Muslims as well. So it is a revival of what the Prophet ﷺ did for the first 40 years. Did the Prophet... That's fine. That would definitely disturb our peace if anyone wanted to jump in the lake there. MashaAllah. Yeah, what's interesting is only one young lady got up to try and save that child. Everybody else is like, somebody else will do this. But you know what? This is the philosophy of Seek to Change. Who here agrees that Muslims have a bad rep? Raise your hands. Bad PR. Who's doing something about it? Just that one person. Just that one young lady who was about to save that child. Everybody else is thinking it's somebody else's responsibility. There's no more prophets coming. Yes? No. The responsibility of sharing this beautiful message of peace is up to us. Now, what we're doing with Seek to Change very uniquely is not throwing belief on anybody. You have to believe in God. What we're doing is let's unite on the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ without calling it Sunnah, on the universal moral values we all agree on. And whether somebody gives Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whether they give them hidayat or iman or not. But I'm going to do my part. I'm going to try and change the perception of Muslims, of Islam, by sharing the true values. You all know Islam is a peaceful religion. You all look very peaceful to me. Maybe because you've had a nice food, I don't know. But you're a walking group. You like to walk in peace. Now, if I was to ask you, if you are not at peace, how are you going to share it with your community? If you are depressed, if you're anxious, how are you going to share this? If your body is in stress, like Dr. Amr has mentioned, if you don't know how to look after your body, your mind, if you're not able to keep your emotions in check, how are you going to represent Islam? If you can't keep your morals in check, if you look at the next man, I look at Dr. Amr, mashallah, he's got a new Mercedes. Yeah, and I'm burning inside. Why has he got one? Yeah, I deserve more than him. Or is my inside saying, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him more Mercedes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me one? This is the philosophy of this organization, is uniting everybody, regardless of what Islam you're practicing, whether you're going beyond, yeah, what religion or no religion. So but this is a whole workshop of a day. I'm not going to take up too much time. Rizwana said, you guys have a very short attention span. Is that right, Rizwana? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so just blame her. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a taster, yeah, a mindfulness, yeah. Who wants more khushu in this salah? Who has trouble concentrating in this salah? Your prayer is supposed to be your pinnacle mindfulness, meditation, muraqabah, your closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal. Every salah is supposed to accelerate your journey towards the infinite. So what we do with mindfulness is trying to revive the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam of meditation, of how they contemplated in the Ghar Hira, the cave of Nur. So Rizwan has kindly sent everybody on their phone a picture of the name of Allah. Has everyone got that on their phones? Yeah. And we're just going to go into a practical, just sit somewhere comfortably or stand comfortably. We'll try and do this. Is everybody up for doing a short practice session? Yeah, anybody got any allergies? Yeah, if so, you can start your walk now. Yeah. But what we are going to do, yeah, we're going to try and bring that connection with Allah Azza wa Jal. When we do this with non-Muslims, we use that symbol of peace that you see on your Telegram group. Universal symbol of peace. But for the believers here, you look at the name of Allah. That's Allah Azza wa Jal, and you're connecting to all His attributes of love, of compassion, mercy, peace, justice, truth. So we're just going to try and bring some of that here in this very few moments. We'll see, we'll try it. Yeah, we can only try, make that intention. So I'm just going to give you a little brief run. We'll do a very short version. So don't worry, it won't be 20 minutes. So relax. Yeah. I want you to have a look at the name of Allah Azza wa Jal. And I want you to, the eyes are very powerful. The eyes are your windows to your spirit. You've heard that? So you look at the name of Allah Azza wa Jal. Then I want you to, in a moment, I'll just explain to you what we'll do. I'll get you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine the name of Allah Azza wa Jal. You can't see Allah, but we have the name of Allah. I want you to look at the name of Allah and imagine it is above this gathering here, this beautiful gathering that we're here today with. Then we're going to link it in with our breathing. Yeah. So I know you are very, very into your breathing while you're walking. Is that right, Dr. Ahmed? Yeah. And if you're breathing right now, it's a sign that you're alive. Yeah. But each and every one of us has got a limited breath. If we can connect our breathing in remembrance of Allah, you're on a winner here. So we're going to use the power of our imagination. Imagine the beautiful name of Allah Azza wa Jal that you see there, high above in the skies. We're going to connect your waterfall in a bit as well. And I want you to imagine that the name of Allah Azza wa Jal is full of light, full of nur. And then imagine it's just you and Allah. When your eyes are closed, just you and Allah. One of the biggest mental health issues is loneliness. Some of the statistics Dr. Ahmed has mentioned. For a believer, is he ever alone? But no one's taught us how to connect. No one's taken us back to the foundation. It's expected. My good friend of mine, his GP, he's run away to Australia to make more money at the moment. One of the things he would always say, he worked in the area of Slough, is a lot of the antidepressants were being dished out to Muslim women in his experience. Would you agree, yeah, Dr. Ahmed? These practices are a forgotten sunnah as well. This is a revival, which you want to try and connect with. So I'm going to ask if everybody who wants to do it, just respect everybody else and just go a little bit silent. Just go a little bit silent. Yeah. And we're going to do a breathing. I'll guide it through. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. You're going to breathe in. When you breathe in, you'll imagine the light coming into your mind from the name of Allah Azza wa Jal, into your heart, filling your whole body. And when you breathe out, you'll be breathing out the light, and with that releasing your worries, your tensions, dark energy. Then you'll breathe in again and replace it with the light and the energy from the name of Allah Azza wa Jal. And then I'll guide you a little bit through that. We'll see how practical it is, because it's normally done in a more of a meditative environment, but we're going to give it a go. Yeah. So all I'm going to ask each and every one of you is come with an open mind and just participate. Yeah. Okay. Everybody okay with this? Okay. I think Dr. Ahmed can tell them off better than I can.
Can I just ask everyone to stay quiet just for this next session, please?
Just for when you speak, and just keep it directly in front. It's quite
Like this, yeah?
Yeah, that's better.
Is that too much or?
No, it's fine.
Do you want to- That's up. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So if everybody could find a nice spot to sit, if you want to stand, you can. And just get in a relaxed position. And just correct your intentions. Yeah. The intentions is for the pleasure and closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah for Allah. Now I just want you to look at the name of Allah just for a moment. Let that come in, let that imprint in your retina, into your mind. And as you're looking at the name of Allah, just think. Imagine that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Now I want you to now gently close your eyes, put your phone away. If you can imagine, fine. But if you can think, that's fine as well. Now I want you to imagine, think that beautiful name of Allah Azza wa Jal is above this gathering. Now keep your eyes closed. Now gently just keep your eyes closed. And imagine the beautiful name of Allah Azza wa Jal is above this gathering, full of light. And just refreshing the heart, my intentions are for Allah. That Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Keep your eyes closed gently. Now imagine the beautiful light from the name of Allah is shining upon you, falling upon you like a waterfall. Just you and Allah. Now refreshing the heart that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. And gently breathe in from your nose. And as you do, allow the light to enter your mind, down your throat, down into your heart. As you breathe in, let the light from the name of Allah fill your whole body, to the tip of your toes, to the tip of your fingers. And just gently breathe out from your mouth. As you breathe out, just let go of any negative thoughts, worries, stresses. Just let your shoulders relax and just repeat this. Gently breathe in from your nose. Long, deep, steady breaths. And breathe out from your mouth. As you breathe in, let the light from the name of Allah Azza wa Jal enter your mind and your heart and your whole body. Now as you breathe out, let go of all the negative energy, worries, stresses, jealousy. Just be in this present moment. Just surrender to the now. Let go of what's going to happen, what happened yesterday, or what you're going to do later on. Just be in this present moment, the power of now. Long, deep, steady breaths. Now, if the mind wanders away, just gently come back with the 3 keys of presence. That Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Long, deep, steady breaths. Now we're going to just try 1 or 2 more things. Keep your eyes closed. This is coming into the presence. Now I want you to think, keep focusing on the breathing, think of 1 or 2 major mistakes or sins in the past. I want you to bring those out and put it in front of you and present it to Allah Azza wa Jal. And in your heart, ask for forgiveness. Just 1 or 2. Just ask for forgiveness. For Allah Azza wa Jal is all forgiving and loving. Just focus on your breathing. That Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Now bring out 1 or 2 things you are thankful for. Gratitude. Just refresh the presence that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Just thank Him for Him. Thank Him for your iman, family, this community. Now refresh the presence that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Now present 1 or 2 major problems that you're going through. Anything that you're having difficulty, whether it's health, financial. With your heart, present that to Allah. For nothing is too difficult for Allah Azza wa Jal to remove. Something that you have, you want Allah Azza wa Jal to lift it off you. Any difficulty you're going through. Long, deep, steady breaths. we are all in need of something. And just present one or two things that you want from Allah. Ask Allah for Allah. Ask for the shoelace. Anything that you want, ask Allah. Now present that in front of you.
Speak a bit more louder.
Now refresh the presence that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Now ask Allah Azza wa Jal for guidance. Could be anything. Which university I apply for? Where do I send my children? Anything that you want to make decision on, present it to Allah. For Allah Azza wa Jal, you are the best of guides. I only have my limited capacity, but you know the future, you know the past. Present that to Allah. Now, as we bring this to a close, I want you to use the power of your imagination. Imagine you have a basket in front of you. In that basket, put all your sins in there that you presented, things you're grateful for, the problems and the worries that you have, the needs that you wanted, things that you need guidance for, put it all in the basket. Now refresh that Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Pick that basket up and push that upwards and send it to Allah. Our job is just to present. Allah Azza wa Jal, you know what is good for us. Whether you forgive us or not, that's up to you. Our job is to show you gratitude. Allah Azza wa Jal, no worry is big for you. No need is small for you to accomplish for us. Give it to Allah. Eyes closed, and just like this plane has lifted off, let all your worries lift off. Give all these problems to Allah, out of your mind, out of your heart. Tawakkal Allah. Allah will rely on you fully. Take it out of your mind, your heart. Now slowly start to come back. That Allah Azza wa Jal is with me, seeing me, hearing me. Now gently open your eyes. And just bring Drood inside your heart and Tawakkal Allah. Okay, now that's the meditation on a shore in a noisy airport scenario we've now completed. Just one or two people, if they could give us some feedback, that would be appreciated. So Rizwana, you can choose one or two of your most vocal, just to give their feedback on this and how they found it. Yeah. Give your feedback.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Anwar. I'm a recent member of the South Manchester Muslim Walking Group, and I found this session highly invigorating. This was one of the best talks, companionship, gathering I've witnessed for a long, long time. And I'd like to say from the bottom of my heart, a very, very personal, deep thank you to Sajid Bhai, to Amir Bhai, and all the people who gathered here today. I found this experience truly uplifting and inspirational, and it has enlightened my belief in Allah even more than it was before. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
If anybody, your sister, you wanted to share as well? That's one. You got the Telegram group. If anybody wants to share their feedback, please do. This is like a taster session that I'm saying to you. So I'm going to give you one little tool to take into your salah. Yeah. So this presence that you've just experienced in a quite a unfriendly meditative environment is going to be very powerful when you start to transfer it into your salah. So we have a whole workshop on these matters, and then it starts to bring khushu in your salah. So I'm going to give you one little gift. When it comes to your prayer, obviously come into the presence that Allah Azza wa Jalla is with me, seeing me, hearing me, and I'm doing it for His pleasure. And then every time you move in your prayer, not your tongue, every time you physically move in your prayer, you bring this thought in that Allah Azza wa Jalla is with me, seeing me and hearing me. And tell me how that transforms your salah. And if I tell you, this is the preparation level to attaining khushu in your salah from one of the workshops that we do. Jazakallah khair, and thank you for everybody for participating. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair, Brother Sajid, for that session.